I just came to drop this off.
Where'd you get that?
From your car?
I haven't been able to read these for years.
You want me to read them to you? April 10th, 1940. My dearest Ruth, I remember that dress you wore even when I've forgotten my own name.
I wish I could tell you it'll all be happily ever after. Not everybody gets that.
You did.
It wasn't that simple.
Luke, you need to stop, or next time you're more likely going to pick him up at the morgue. This is my life. It's all I know.
I can't be with someone if every time they walk out the door, I don't know if I'm going to see them again. Promise me to come back.
I promise. I still know how to make this work.
I can't do this anymore.
Love requires sacrifice. But it's worth it.
Hi there. For those of you who do not know, my name is Lauren Fakeley, and this is my film presentation and review of The Longest Ride. The Longest Ride is the film adaptation of the Nicholas Sparks novel by the same name. The movie follows the lives and relationships of two couples, Sophia and Luke in the present day, and Ira and Ruth Levinson in the past. Luke is a professional bull riding champion recovering from a life-threatening injury, and Sophia is a college student pursuing a career in the art world. Their paths could not be any more different. Sophia is pursuing a professional career in a different state, and Luke is riding around the country riding bulls for a living. Their lives intersect with Ira Levinson's after they saved his life in a car crash from pulling him from his burning car. One of the things that Ira said as they pulled him out was to grab this box that was in his front seat. That box contained letters from documenting his relationship with his wife, Ruth. The memories and relationship Ira and Ruth had helped Luke and Sophia work through their trials and their relationship. The movie is centered around love and relationship, not just romantic relationships, but also the relationships that they have with Ira. One of the complex themes of this piece is how love isn't easy and can be extremely challenging, but is definitely worth it if you persevere through those trials. Luke has had a severe brain injury bull riding, but yet continues to jeopardize his life and his health in order to keep riding and doing what he loves. Sophia is considering foregoing her internship and career in Manhattan after meeting and starting to date Luke, just in order to save their relationship. Ira and Ruth's relationships took a devastating turn when Ira was injured in war and was no longer able to have the children Ruth so desperately wanted. By reading the letters that he had written to Ruth, Ira is able to help Sophia and Luke persevere through and work through the trials that they're encountering in their relationship. This movie challenged the audience's perception on relationships. It displays two relationships that do not fit the stereotypical movie romance role and presented a much more realistic expectation for what relationships look like and what actually happens in real life, as opposed to that fairy tale type relationship that movies often portray. I wanted to cover this piece because it is by far my all-time favorite Nicholas Sparks book and movie, and I loved how it was such a realistic interpretation of what relationships look like. It wasn't some fairy tale that would never happen in real life. It was something that could happen to someone and probably has happened to someone. I also got to see an early screening of this movie in 2015 when it came out as a birthday present from my parents. So that was a really, really exciting adventure, and I loved the movie. It's a movie that'll make you laugh, you'll cry. It's an emotional roller coaster, but it's one that I absolutely loved. Thanks. Have a great day.